Alright, Blackwings. I've just done my dragon deck list, and so now I'm going to do my Blackwing deck list, which has been updated obviously to conform to the current ban list. So, not a whole lot's changed with it, but there's been a few little bits and bobs, and thought I'd just update it because I can. Anyways, so yeah, let's just fire it off with the Dark Arm Dragon, obviously. Dark Morg. Once again, I haven't made any changes to the amount of winds, so there are still 2 wind attribute monsters on both of which are in the extra deck. I still think it'll work well though. Well, what am I? Alright, 3 Siroccos. Obviously hasn't changed. I'm obviously not going to change from 3 Shuras. 3 Borers. Again, it's going to stay standard unless they decided to randomly hit it or something. I don't know why they would. Blizzard. It might get hit because of how useful it is. But if it does, but if it's going to, let's enjoy it while it lasts, I suppose. Gales again. 2 Vayus. I believe I had 1 in my last deck update. Put it to 2 because it's just useful like that. One Kalut again, standard. 1 Jin. One of my, I think this is probably getting up. This is probably up there amongst my favourite Blackwings, if not my absolute favourite Blackwing, because it essentially can kill stuff bigger than it, but it doesn't have to suicide like Exploder Dragon does. It's just so long as that monster's defense is lower than this card's attack, it can just blow it up without any damage calculation. It works well in conjunction with something like Sirocco, because it'll go to 2/6 and it'll run over the Red Dragon Archfiend, it'll run over Gauze, it'll run over a ton of stuff. It's good just to run over bloody Marshmallow as well. So yeah, if you don't main it, it's probably a good idea to side it at least. Ghibli, another good card, which has saved my skin a couple of times. And Gust, just another special summon creature. Spells again. 1 Black Whirlwind, pretty standard. That duality, if you've seen the Root Tamashi deck, the duality that was in there came out of this deck, so I don't have that anymore. I've got cards for Black Feathers in there now. Allure of Darkness, which is always there, and Pot of Avarice, which may well come out for a duality, provided I can get a hold of the tins for it. The tins, you know what I mean. Book of Moon, double MSTs, Heavy Storm, Staples, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Staples, Traps, Black Return, always useful, always a brilliant card because this can just bounce anything back to the hand, and you're even getting life points from it, so it's just a brilliant card. And it says activate only when exactly 1 Blackwing monster is special summoned. So you don't even have to summon them onto the field. You can just play it against your opponent in a Blackwing mirror match, and if they drop a big Armor Master, you can just use Black Return, send it straight back to the hand, and pick up 2,500 life points. So it's brilliant. Delta Crow, Back Row Hate, Fake Feather, another brilliant card. 2 Icarus Attack. I don't think it's really necessary to run 3 into the main 3. I think it's pretty good. I think it works well for me at 2 because I've got enough destruction cards in here anyway, and with Starlight Road likely to come back again, Icarus is much more likely to get negated, and I'm going to end up in more shit. Trap Stun, the gold Trap Stun. Going to Call the Haunted, Torrential Tribute, and Mirror Force. Extra deck, which has gone through a couple of it's obviously been tweaked around a little bit. Blackwing Dragon, 3 Armor Masters. Again, 3 Armed Wing. I had 2, decided to bring it to 3. Because obviously I'm not running Brayanak in here anymore. So I just thought Armed Wing's probably the best option. Silver Wind. Red Nova. It is possible to go into Red Nova with this as well, so I didn't want Red Nova to be completely useless since I had to take down the Jack Atlas deck to bring my Jack Atlas deck to bring back the Rutamashi. 1 Stardust again, Red Dragon Archfiend, Colossal Fighter, Black Rose, Field Sweeps, Gaia Knight. It's got no effect, but it's a 2/6, so it runs over Stardust again. And in Vortex. Side deck, which I might as well reveal. 1 Mistral, it's just useful like that. A Teton and 2 Swords for a little bit of burning. Claim of the Haze will work well with Armor Master and Book of Moon because I can book my Armor Master. Keep it safe from getting removed from play, I think. I don't know. But yeah, anyways. Elfin, another useful card. Bit of a dead draw if you don't have any other Blackwings on the field. But Thane, the Steel Chain. Blackwing Strafe. I believe I had this. I'm not sure whether I had this sort of strategy in my Blackwing deck earlier, but the idea would be like to force an opponent's monster into defense mode. Use this, which sends it to the graveyard. So Stardust, Stardust is not doing shit to it. Mind Control, in case I need it. Enemy Controller, just because I feel like it. Foolish Burial will be useful to get values and stuffs if I need it. Blackwing Backlash, sided because obviously I've got Power of Avarice in there, and there's going to be a lot of stuff either banishing it from the grave or just banishing it full stop, so I'm probably not going to have a shit loaf of Blackwings in the grave to use the effect. And that's one of the reasons why I'm considering putting a duality in place of Avarice, because I'm probably not going to have enough monsters to use it. Black Thunder, more burning if I need it. 3rd Icarus attack, like I said, I didn't really think maining 3 was good enough, but having the 3rd, at least siding the 3rd, would work. I think would help me out if I absolutely needed it, if I was in a bit of a pinch in a match. Micro Ray, really interesting tech. It drops the defense of an opponent of 1 face-up monster on the field to 0. So you can use this in conjunction with Jin, and you can pretty much run over anything you want. It's a brilliant combination. I suggest if you want to give it a crack, go right ahead. I haven't actually tested it out yet because I haven't actually put a Micro Ray into a main deck and tried it out. So that's an idea. Urgent Tuning, because I can, and Solemn, because I can do shenanigans with it. So yeah, that's it for my Blackwing deck. And yeah, that's about it, because I really need to try to get some sleep now, because it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this. So we've got 9 minutes. Good. So that's it for my deck updates. I might do a couple more tomorrow for some other decks. Don't hold me to anything though. So anyway, that's about it. Nothing much more to say, so I shall just switch this video off. I'll see you for whatever I decide to do next.